Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching GEEKCASTER, everything sci-fi, fantasy, and pop culture commentary. How you doing? I'm Seven. We have Drew and we have Corey. Yeah. Yes. So we're gonna be talking about some films that people are hoping were better than what they were, and some films that how come people aren't watching this? It wasn't that bad. So let's start. Let's start with, I guess, a controversial one. Supergirl. A lot of people say it's good. A lot of people say it's not so good. What are your opinions on Supergirl?
Who's saying that it's good? Let's start there.
I've,
I'm gonna say it's good. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm gonna say it's good.
If you haven't watched it, why are you saying that it's good, Corey?
Because I enjoyed the Superman that just released with Nathan Fillion and I forget the dude's name that played Mr. Terrific.
Different director.
It's a different director. It's not James Gunn. I like
I said
Superman.
nothing then. I retract what I said.
Yeah, see, good move, Corey. Good move. But I did like Superman, though. To your point, to back up your point, I liked the last one. I didn't hate it. It has almost like since we're anime heads, did you at any point get the vibe that this Superman was almost as if they took comedic cues from One Punch Man in places?
Actually, yeah, I can see that now.
Okay, it makes me like it a little more. I just picturing this version of Superman as being a little more Saitama than his like comic and animated counterparts. It makes me like him a little more. I can be such a jerk sometimes. I'm like, you're a goofy, bro. You're kind of goofy, but I like you. This Superman I kind of like. You're kind of a dork. Supergirl, I didn't dislike it. I didn't hate it. Okay. I took my mom to go see it, or one of my moms, because y'all know I have two. There's the black one and the white one. I took the white one to go see it. She enjoyed it. She likes Supergirl. She's a sport. She'll very loosely follow the comic book stuff. Whenever we go to movies, she wants to assail me with questions on who's that? What does that mean? And I'm like, you have to just wait and see. She's usually like, she'll rock with it. She can follow the main canon of stuff, like the MCU stuff she loves. She loves Captain America. She loves Ant-Man. She loves all that stuff. But the DC stuff, it's admittedly, because it's so muddled and messy, she needs constant reminders of who's what and which universe is taking place in.
Right.
So we went to it. It was a time. She enjoyed it. We had lunch. It was a good day overall. So I didn't hate the film.
Okay.
But that being said, the complaints that I'm hearing about it are very valid. I'm sorry, the complaints in this film are very valid. Less so, I'll say, least of its problems. I'm going to start off on a positive note here.
Mm-hmm.
Least of the film's problem is old girl that plays Supergirl.
Right.
Her playing a dingy bum, a dingy, degenerate, drunkard bum, Kryptonian, I actually really like. I like the setup. I like this angle that because she is the elder Kryptonian in the world of the universe of Superman, because she's the elder Kryptonian between her and Clark, or Kal-El, she saw Krypton go out. She experienced that whole period of time when their world was literally ending, and without spoiling anything, because have either of y'all seen it yet?
I've seen it. Oh, you just see it, Corey?
Okay, Corey didn't see it.
That's right.
Okay, I'll be very careful then. She experiences the last days of Krypton and what followed after that. So to see all that go down and to be like, a conscious, like, adolescent, I believe she was at the time, to then be tasked with just being alone in the universe with your baby cousin who is now older than you. The people that you're on, when you're on Earth, I think what messes her up is the people on Earth all love Kal-El. And because she is effectively damaged, she sees herself as like the defective Kryptonian. She's like, I'm the busted one that just got kind of like shipped along with my baby cousin who you all love. I don't have anyone, so I'm just gonna like. And he's had all that time to really grow and develop like bonds.
Right.
She has no one but the dog.
Right.
So I love that setup. That being established, they do nothing with that. They do nothing with that conflict. She's just a dingy degenerate, doesn't want to help anybody. She gets on this kick where the dog gets poisoned. Damn, sorry, I'm not trying to spoil it. That's the plot. The dog is the reason why she gets involved in the plot, so I guess I can give that much away and not feel like a dick. But like after that, man, it's bare bones, bro. Her little sidekick is literally all she has is her character introduction and her mission. Her motive is to kill the brigands. You're going to hear that word a lot in the movie. The brigands, the space pirates that they didn't use in Guardians of the Galaxy, are the main villains. And her thing is just regurgitating how she wants to take them out. And this very bland, mid-boss ass, space pirate named Krem of the Yellow Hills, they try to make him the main villain of this movie, and it does not work. He is a mid-boss at best. He's the henchman that John Wick takes out at the end of the first act to let us know that he means business. Not a main boss. I'm sorry.
I got 2 quick questions.
Sure.
So does this take place before or after the latest Superman? And 2, isn't the lore that Supergirl left Krypton, I want to say, 10, 100, maybe 1,000 years before Kal-El left, and she got lost. She was going to go to Earth as well, but her ship was damaged and she was floating around in space. That's why she was all alone, and with her dog, she got lost on the way to Earth.
Well, the story is and you can correct me, Drew, if I'm wrong, but the story is that she went to take care of her cousin, make sure he got there safe. Yes, and they got separated. But they sent her to hey, look after your little cousin.
Okay, so they changed it.
Okay. I'll say, because again, I'm trying to be careful not to spoil anything.
Right.
But answer to your first question, this is after the events of Superman, because she has Crypto with her.
Right.
And
the
inciting incident, the inciting incident is Crypto gets poisoned. He wasn't poisoned when he was in Superman, so this is after that.
Right.
To your second point, 7's not wrong, but it depends on your iteration, which version of Supergirl we're going with here, because it's a little different for each telling.
Right.
With this one, she was already born. She's just naturally born before Kal-El. And particularly when they go back to the flashbacks, because another positive part of this movie, the flashbacks on Krypton are actually very good.
Yeah.
There's a building of tension. To see them on Krypton, those parts are actually good. Her backstory stuff is actually pretty good. She was just born before Kal-El in this version of it. Okay. Kal-El is a baby, and they pay attention to the backstory stuff. When they go to the flashback stuff, just pay attention, because Kal-El is there, but he's a baby. And they say something very particular about Kal-El as they're sending him off to Earth that I find to be kind of fascinating for this take on Superman, and it confirms something that they referenced in the first film. So without saying more, y'all watch it, and when you find that line, you'll know the line I'm talking about when you hear it.
I already see where you're going with it, but all right, I'll pay attention.
Okay, but aside from that, those parts were good. The rest of it, lazy. The fight scene's lazy. This needle drop crap when they got a fight scene. It's a James Gunn technique. I get it. It's his wheelhouse. But y'all, this taking whatever's on your iPhone, your iPhone shuffle playlist, and using those as key songs to note throughout the movie, stop it. Unless you got something very particular like Baby Driver, don't stop. Knock that stuff off. It's not as cool as you think. You're not making timeless bangers with these. You're just kind of making the scene drag on longer than it needs to. So, and the action sequences were kind of whatever.
All right, so
Lobo was whatever.
That was my question. See, you know what?
Jason Momoa, he's doing a thing in this. They put him in the makeup. They put him in the costume. He would have been good if they paired him with the kid. The kid that Supergirl is with doesn't need to be with her. She needs to be with Lobo and develop as the character route that they have her go. If that's what they were aiming for, she would have been better served being under Lobo than she would have Supergirl. Right. This dingy
for someone that
take on Supergirl
to do the whole classic. I don't care. I'm a rebel. I'm all about the money / Han Solo. Then all of a sudden, you crack that shell, and now he cares and fighting for something just. Like that typical thing?
The kid is on Inigo Montoya time. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
Right.
I filed my revenge.
Yeah.
But the character that wants that revenge is weak. you can't fight. You're a newbie to this space travel, being a space brigand pirate killer thing. So in that case, rather than the Kryptonian who's just jaded and doesn't want to take a sun bath, or a regular bath for that matter, because she's dingy, she's dirty. I am not with how she lives is gross in this. It makes her
Really
fun,
does.
but I'm like, Heffa, would you ever share a roof with me? You are disgusting.
Right,
But
right.
having the dog pee on the newspaper,
And
lets
then-
the dog just whiz all over the newspaper. Oh, you got most of it on the newspaper, buddy. Good job. And then just leaves it there. I'm like, Heffa,
And then eating food.
Out.
They ate
Get
out of the same bowl
out.
too. Did you catch
Feeding
that?
out, yeah, feeding out of the same bowl. Just real degenerate. I'm sorry. Just it's like down bad white girl stuff for real. And she's not suited to have a kid, right? She's a mismatch for the kid, but also she doesn't really know the type of character that the kid they want her to become. She's not that under Supergirl. She's that under Lobo. She becomes instantly better when she's
actually,
around Lobo.
now that
you'll see for yourself.
I mean, even though they're different, their character types, right? They overlap, and you're right. This was a very bad pairing. Lobo should not have been in this film, but also Lobo was also pointless in this film because you really
Very. He does nothing but just progress them when they need to. He's an absentee at best.
And all the one-liners that they tried to give him weren't interesting.
None of them hit.
None of them hit.
I don't even think that most of those were like even character accurate. He just says things that are just supposed to sound tough.
Because it's Jason Momoa.
Yeah,
it felt more like Jason Momoa auditioning for the role of Lobo.
Yeah.
With no prior knowledge of the character. Yeah. I don't even think he calls himself the main man once in this one. Which I'm like, that's like his WWF call sign. The main man knows what time it is. Whatever, little corny line you're gonna give him. He doesn't even say that in this. So they really didn't know this guy.
Yeah. I mean, as far as visually, people have been saying for the long time he should not have been Aquaman. He should have been Lobo. And it does make sense a lot visually, but I don't know how much do we blame. Do we blame the director? Do we blame the writers? Or
everybody gets a piece.
And
everybody gets a piece.
Jason, is it the acting or is it everybody?
Jason Statham, he's an actor showing up to act. I'm sure these are just fun. I'll give him this. I'll say this. This really isn't Jason Momoa's fault at the end of the day. The guy shows up to projects that he wants to do. Mm-hmm. He's an actor that's proven if he picks projects that he likes to do, and every time, whether the acting is good, bad, or whatever, you can tell the guy's into it and he's having himself a good time.
Right.
As an observer, to see an actor who enjoys acting, whether it's ridiculous or serious, it's refreshing. I kind of appreciate that he can have fun with it and he's enjoying himself. Right. He loves what he does. That's rare a lot of times in Hollywood. After so much facade, you don't see a lot of people actually enjoying the craft of acting as much as he does. Mm-hmm. So, but they gave him nothing. The directing might have been just like, all right, man, you're just stand here, do your lines.
Do you think
we'll have you on the next set?
I
feel like he filmed this in like a week or two. His lines, he's barely in it. But to your point,
a week?
He has no effect on the
3
plot.
days.
He could have did all those in a week. Yeah, maybe. I'm trying to be generous, but I'm like, I think he could have filmed all this stuff back to back in like a week. Right. And then after that, it was like on to the next. We'll see you in the sequels. But there's parts of it that work. Some visuals I think work. There's some Supergirl visuals that do work. Mm-hmm. What's her name? Millie Alcock, the actress. Mm. She showed up. She did her thing. She did what they asked her to do. She's not bad in this. I think is like kind of a younger, jaded Supergirl. She works. You got people online trying to rip her. Look at her face. I'm like, she's a chick, bro. What the hell? Right. Get over it. Right.
And that accent.
She just needs better material.
That accent that couple had. That lost their daughter. Remember the couple that made me so upset.
Misa no Brigan. Misa no Bing Bing. That's stupid. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna filter myself. But yeah, I'm real sick of that Sambo. Samboese is what I walked out the theater calling that. Whatever that was. I'm real sick of hearing that Misa talk. Now you have to stop that.
Right.
So they tried to bring back Jar Jar Binks.
but made
They
them a couple.
accidentally did by the way that they make these characters talk, and of course they're the black family that's there. And Seven, you knows what happened to them later on without spoiling it. So
Right.
it's kind of like, what was that
Right.
movie? What was that? So
was
it's
that?
like
Right.
moving on, whatever. It did it no favors.
Right.
It did that movie it did the film no favors. Millie Alcock does her thing, keep her around, let her best scenes are with Superman.
Yeah.
Her best scenes are with Superman, I would say. Everybody else, she's kind of just there doing her thing, but the best interpersonal scenes are with Superman.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all I got for that.
I think people
check it out at your leisure.
People had the issues with what we talked about. I think script wise, it could have been more clever and more human. With the script, some things were cheesy. And it's crazy because she did a great job for what they gave her. That's the part that's like, okay. So I could see people saying,
good Supergirl, they just put her in a bad joint. That was my summation of it. It's not she's not a bad Supergirl, she was just in a bad joint.
Right.
The script was bad. The script was boring, low stakes, and bad.
Right.
The directing and the directing of actors was kind of eh. And then the fight scenes weren't choreographed like to be anything. They were just, we fight. Right. Rotate the camera, we fight,
right.
Needle drop, end scene. I'm
slow
like,
motion.
Right, whatever.
But you gotta remember, slow motion.
Slow-mo punch, slow-mo kick, rotate, needle drop, the end. All right, y'all, whatever.
We got paid.
It should have been, to play Film Doctor real quick, shouldn't have been Krim of the Yellow Hills as the main villain.
We're going to have to change.
Review. Yeah, we can do a spoiler review. I'll save it for next time. But yeah, they should have gone with Mongol as the main villain and not Krim, whoever the hell of the hills. So we can pick up on that one next time, though.
So what about what else here? Let's there's something you mentioned that was, but we can move on. Because
we gotta change the name of this episode from what people watching and not watching to what's wrong with Supergirl.
What happened with Supergirl? What
happened with Supergirl, son? You gotta add the son.
Supergirl problem. Yeah.
So He-Man. Anticipated. People wanted this for years since they messed it up in I believe the 80s.
I guess.
And did you guys see He-Man? Well,
I don't care.
We will move on from that, but I will tell you this: same problems.
Don't talk to us about it, Seven. You saw it, right?
You want me to say it or don't say nothing?
Did you?
Yeah, say it.
You saw it, right?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Okay, Corey, are you planning on seeing it? Or are you tramping at the bit to see it?
I do plan on seeing it.
When y'all see it, we can come back. I guess I'll watch it if you guys want. I don't care.
I mean, it's He-Man. Of course you gotta watch it. You gotta see what they did.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I don't. I've never given a single solitary crap about He-Man and Adam's fabulous powers.
the censors.
Him and Skeletor crossing swords over who has the cuter tunic. I don't care, but I'll check it out if y'all are fine.
If you're not into the Skeletor memes, then what are you doing with your life?
The Skeletor memes are funny. I'm not criminal on the Skeletor memes.
Yeah.
Skeletor movies are hilarious, but it kind of just reaffirms the joke of the show and how kind of ridiculous the franchise is. But I'll watch it, fine.
But if they don't make the movie live up to the memes, then we have somewhere to go with it. We can bash it a little bit harder.
So it's a meme movie? Is that what you're saying? Oh, yeah. I mean, if it's a joke movie, okay. Like a spoof scary movie thing, all right.
This movie really could have been a really good comedy. Now that I think about it,
it should have been. That's what I thought it was going to be.
The attempt was not bad. The characters, again, I'll go more detail once you guys see it, but I feel the same problems that we had with Supergirl was same problems with Masters of the Universe, but not as bad. Or I don't know, no.
Not that bad was the takeaway for He-Man. Not that bad.
Yeah, not that bad.
Sounds about right.
Not that bad.
Not that bad.
Good.
Okay.
But not that bad.
I'm walking in with very low expectations, so this might be an easy win for He-Man because I'm expecting nothing.
And that's what I did. I didn't watch any of the trailers. I didn't. The only thing I think I paid attention to was it Jay Leno?
Who?
Jay Leno?
Jay Leno?
How do you say his name?
Jay Leno.
Jay Leno?
Yeah.
Old talk show host?
No.
Jay Leno.
What's the one that played the Joker?
Jared Leto?
Yeah.
Jared Leto, homie, is that who you mean?
Yeah. Jared Leto. Yeah, sorry.
Dang it, Seven. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, Jay Leno. I'm like, who is that? Jared Leto. Who does he play? And he's a
Skeletor.
He-Man.
Skeletor.
Jared Leto is Skeletor in He-Man.
All right, I don't want to watch it anymore. That just
Y'all are not pitching this to me in the right
This
way,
is a
bro.
B-movie.
Golly. Y'all are not winning me with this, and this is not a shining advertisement for this. All right,
Yeah.
I'll get some. You know what I'll do? I'll restock on some J's and edibles, and then I'll
Oh
watch
my
You, man. I
goodness.
think I can make it.
This
I
was
think.
great. You'll be
Maybe.
like, this was
I
the
promise
greatest movie ever. Oh man, that's funny.
Hey, y'all come back all like Valley Dude High. Oh yeah, dude, it actually wasn't that bad, man. Like no.
Oh,
Otherwise, it's a no-go.
Does he have Until We Meet Again at some point?
No.
in this movie?
That would have been
Does he
funny.
play the song? Any songs from 30 Seconds to Mars playing in it? Because if so, I'm absolutely out.
No.
If I hear From Yesterday playing in He-Man, I'm gonna turn it off.
No.
Or The Kill? Or
The Kill, yeah. Oh.
Oh man, you guys are the worst. Undertone.
Word. Okay.
Undertone, terrible
Undertone.
ending, but an interesting concept. So we've had lost tapes. If you watch this videotape, you die. If you have so many iterations of that concept. But Undertone was interesting because they found old recordings, and if you listen to the
Right.
recordings, then something happens.
Then the curse is initiated.
This was a very, I wouldn't say it's very good, but I would say it was very interesting, especially I always hear Corey's voice sometimes in some films, how like, wow, this is very low budget.
It's
And
a
they
B
pulled
movie.
this off.
Yeah. He pulls the B movie elf on you. He'll just pop up on your shoulder. This
Yeah.
sounds kind of like a B movie.
It's
Kind of looking like a B movie.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Come on.
It works out. It makes sense.
It works out. It makes sense. So I thought that was, yeah.
So did you like it? Because I haven't seen it yet. I heard it was interesting for the use of sound
Interesting.
editing.
That's it.
It's use of sound. It's plot is kind of whatever. It's kind of generic, kind of bare bones and basic.
Right.
But the use of sound is interesting. And
Right.
if you're gonna be one of those people that's like watches movies on planes, it would be kind of, in my opinion, a good movie that you watch like when you're alone on your laptop. Oddly enough, you can watch it on your screen. Obviously, it'd be recommended. But like if you had it on your laptop and you're watching it and you have all those scenes with her in the room, also on the laptop,
Right.
some good noise canceling headphones.
Right.
Put that boy on. Could be a fun time. Could be a fun, scary watch. It's like a solo watch,
Yeah.
a wander on your laptop.
But that's the
in
thing. It
dark.
wasn't even scary though. It
That's what
wasn't.
I'm hearing. Most people saying it's not even that scary. It's just it builds on dread, and you're getting like the kind of jarring
Right.
sounds.
But
So
I
like
did get a little
survival.
annoyed because it was like, all right, where are we going? Where are we going? It's kind of
Where are we
dragging.
gonna go?
I'm just impressed that they pulled it off. It's almost like Iron Lung. I'm impressed that they pulled it off. I'm impressed that people were impressed. But I wasn't impressed.
You
that
said you
kind
didn't
of-
finish Iron Lung, didn't you?
I couldn't. I had to skip through.
What was the drop off for you though? Because Iron Lung, it's a guy literally in a submarine in a
Right.
blood ocean,
Right.
about to be
Um,
killed by probably Lovecraftian like monsters or something. So what?
You know
what
what
did
it
they lose
was?
here?
It was the trying to make this simple set seem like it's more than, and then at some point it just seemed very repetitious and it wasn't going anywhere. Then I fast forwarded.
Okay.
This is one of the first
Fast
films I had to
forwards.
not only skip around, but I had to Google and like, what is the point of this? Why? Like I was so perturbed that it was so huge. And then-
Now, do you have anything about like the lore of why he is in the blood ocean and where he is? Like, do you know what that whole thing is about?
from my
some say
understanding,
get a
he
Google.
was a criminal and he had to work his way back to freedom, kind of thing.
But in
Sounds
the
so
world's
bad.
timeline,
Well,
yeah,
he had
the
to work his
character,
way
yeah.
back to freedom. Sorry, go ahead.
In the game, Jesus. In the game, it's like the far future.
Mm-hmm.
There's some kind of incident to which I guess X amount of percent of Earth's population disappeared all at once. It was like some kind of rapture event where everyone disappeared.
I read that
And
one.
it's so far in the future now that we're now a spacefaring culture. We're space, like humanity's in the stars, and there are these like unregistered planets or planetoids that are getting discovered, and we're mining them for resources. This planet that they find is completely just covered in just blood, and somehow there's an entire ecosystem under it. So they send the criminal guy, Markiplier, down below to like figure out what to find, either something salvageable, resources, or discover what the hell's going on in there. So that they didn't give you that in the film, like the establishing unit. I could see why you'd be bored.
Yeah. I mean, you get there, but you're like, and you could also get how like they're kind of using him, tricking him, and
right. It's kind of a ruse.
And then the ending is like.
Well, the ending is in the game is just he gets crushed. There's some kind of weird tentacle monster,
right?
Some kind of creature of the deep that attacks your submarine at the end.
Right.
It opens, a tentacle comes towards you, you die, and it's game over.
Right.
So if that wasn't the ending, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, no, that was. All right. Did you guys oldie but goodie? This was a couple of years ago. Everything else we talked about is present day. Green Room. Did you guys see that?
I think I did. What was that
Green
about?
Room?
So that was very interesting. So a band, they pretty much like a heavy metal rock band. They steal gas when they can. They eat, beans, whatever they can to do to survive. And they're looking for a gig. This guy hooks them up with a gig to play at like a little Nazi camp or something. But they come across. Say it again.
I did not see this.
Yeah.
I've never heard of this. This is a what? No.
They see something they should not have seen, and then the movie starts. So it's
a movie or a series?
No, this is a movie. Green Room. And
Green Room. What year is this?
What year is Green Room? Let's see. And there's some names in there too. Hold on a second. Let's see here.
Oh, 2015.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, so this is a while ago.
Yeah,
okay.
Wow.
This is one of those films where this was actually pretty good. How come nobody said anything about it? So definitely. If you guys
so
check
Patrick
that out.
Stewart, is that who I'm seeing in this?
Mm-hmm.
Patrick.
Wow. Rest in peace, Anton Yelchin.
Anton Yelchin. This must have been right before he died then.
It had to be because this.
Or after, filmed released after he died, because
a year post death, because he was gone in 2016. This came out 2015. This got Patrick Stewart, Caitlin Turner, Joe Cole. How did I not see this?
Yeah.
Hey, I've never heard of this one, oddly enough.
It's A24? How did I not see this?
And it's A24? Yeah, for shame, Corey.
Yeah, you ruined
for shame.
Your A24 card is.
It sounds familiar. I just don't think I ever got around to it. Because when you said Green Room, I'm like, I know that name.
So you know what?
Green Mile? But no.
Check that out, because we're running out of time. And I would say there's one more, how to make a killing. We could talk about that next show. Yeah.
Okay, I'll watch that one. We talked about that a little bit before the show. I wasn't in a rush to see it, but if y'all want to check it out, I'm down.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you, Corey. Thank you, Drew. I'm Seven. You're watching GEEKCASTER, everything sci-fi, fantasy, and pop culture commentary. We're recording live at Gotham City Outpost. You can always go to Gotham City Outpost on Instagram or the website, and which is GothamCityOutpost.com. Please check out GeekCaster.com. And everyone watching us on cable, appreciate you. Everyone else, you can go to GeekCaster.com and watch the shows. And we're out. Have a good one. Woohoo!